Good morning, guys. Today I thought I would start off with a full day with me. So I always make my coffee first thing. I've actually just done my check-in pictures and things very early, we're like 4 something, and I'm just gonna make my coffee. So my coffee, I alternate between my coffee machine and a filter coffee. I'm actually going to have a filter coffee this morning just because that's what I feel like, and I've got best coffee beans listening. So yeah, if you guys want good coffee beans, highly recommend. And then I use my grinder. So my grinder is literally makes such a difference. So fresh. We need to turn that back off because it's boiled. So we literally just pop the beans in. Whilst I wait for my coffee to brew, I have my water. So I grab one of these. I try and get through 2 of these a day, which is roughly 4 litres. And then I grab a cup, and all I do is I put lemon in my water. And then, I don't always do this, but I do this most days. Have glutamine, creatine, and where's my vitamins? Vitamin C, vitamin D, and turmeric. And then sometimes I do have cod liver oil, but sometimes I have it a bit later, because sometimes if you have it on an empty stomach, it can give you like cod liver oil burps, which is really not very nice. So I just finished that. I thought I'd filmed it and I hadn't filmed me actually drinking it, but anyway, finished it. What I do when I've had that is I water my plants and then it's coffee time. So I literally just go around watering my plants because I've got to take good care of them as I take good care of myself. I do need to get like a little watering can because I just put it in a cup for them. But here's a drop of one. Oops, and I'm dropping it everywhere. Yeah, I definitely don't do this in the best way. And then I have a couple of plants on my balcony as well. And I actually really enjoy watering my plants. It's a bit cold. Today is definitely the coldest day it's been in a while, but I normally sit on my balcony and I do my journaling with my coffee. It's gonna be a bit cold. I have got my blanket on, that's why, because normally, honestly, the last, I'd say, couple of months it's actually been really, really warm. So we just... And yeah, I always have my first coffee black, and then when I have my second coffee, it's normally from a coffee shop, and I do normally add a bit of almond milk. We are ready for the gym, session number 1. I've got cardio, so I've got 45 minutes in total, 30 minutes on the Stairmaster, 15 minutes incline walk. Wearing my little green outfit, and yeah, we got a sweated out this morning, then I got a pool session to do later. So yeah, we're gonna head to get the bus into town because I shouldn't be doing, well, we swapped my cycling to different cardio, the Stairmaster and incline walk, just because I hold quite a lot of like water retention in my legs otherwise. Even though my bike is fixed, I'll probably still like kind of potter around my bike but just not do my cardio on my bike. So yeah, that's what we're going to do now. I'm actually going to charge my camera so then it's ready when I get back, so I won't film when I'm away, but I will see you guys later. And we are back. It was a very sweaty session, but it was very good. And then afterwards I went for a walk and a coffee with one of my friends, so that was lovely. And now we're going to get on with some yoga, filming, and then we have client work, client calls. Monday's always a client check-in day, so I have client check-ins to reply to, and then we're going for a walk with one of my friends this afternoon, who I haven't seen in ages, so that'll be so nice. And I've got a pool session to do. So yeah, it's actually a really nice day, and then obviously we'll edit later, but I'll show you what I'm eating as well. Calories have been reduced, which is never very nice. Calories reduced, obviously I'm doing cardio. So weight is coming down, definitely feeling leaner at the moment. Calories I think are on roughly 1,600, that's spread between like 4 meals. So yeah, I'll show you what I'm gonna have for my first meal fairly soon, and then we will get on with everything. We are showered, I'm feeling fresh, and we're ready for my first meal of the day. So I'm gonna make it and then I'll show you guys what I'm having. I've also got to cook up some chicken and some mince for my other 2 meals, and then my last meal is cream rice, yay! So yeah, I will take you along with what I'm eating today, and I'm hungry, so let's make meal number 1. So meal number 1, we have 50 grams of oats, 100 grams of blueberries, 200 mils of almond milk, 10 grams of almond butter, and 15 grams of whey, and then we also have 1 egg. So I always start with the savoury and then I eat the sweet afterwards. This is probably my favourite meal of the day. I think total calories I've got up on the screen, they're 439. Protein is like 25 grams, and then carbs and fat like 44. Yeah, this is probably my favourite meal of the day. The egg, obviously I've got my Burr browns, which are my favourite. They have a really, really orange yolk. For meal prep, I'm going to cook this mince up. I need to just check out the raw weight. I think it's 500 grams. And then this chicken. So these items, the chicken and the mince, were from Athlete, which is like a hormone kind of free, grain-free fed produce, which is better, I think, than the supermarket. And I'm also going to cook my rice for the day. So I do quite like fresh rice. I have 80 grams to consume today. So I've got 50 grams for 1 meal and like 30 grams for another. So I'll just cook that as well. And then we'll be all meal prepped. That will be one of them is like my pre-workout meal. The other one will probably be my last meal. And then I've got cream of rice as my post-workout meal. We have meal prep, the chicken, rice and veg meals. Just got to cook up some mushrooms. The only problem is the mince. There is no way that is 5% mince because look at the amount of oil in that pan. No, it's not. And normally, obviously, I wouldn't mind eating it, but because we've left this prep so last minute, there's no way that I can eat that. So that's very annoying. I think I'll just wait for it to cool and then probably freeze it and then have it at a later date. Which means I think I will probably have chicken for 2 of my meals today, which is fine. Obviously, it's better to have a bit of variety. But I do have turkey mince, but it's currently in the freezer, so I think I'll cook that for tomorrow and just have the chicken for both meals, so yeah. So we have 50 grams of rice, 100 grams of spinach. I'm going to add some of the sugar-free ketchup, which is very low calorie. 150 grams of chicken, 100 grams of mushrooms. That is my meal 2 and also my pre-workout meal. So this is going down. It's actually been a very productive morning. I mean, it's your standard chicken, veg, rice. I do like this meal, but there's not really much to say about it. It's just a bodybuilding breakstyle meal, right? We are going to get the bus into town to go for a walk with my friend and then train my weight session. So I will see you guys. I'll probably film some of my weight session actually today, I think. Hopefully it won't be too busy because it will be afternoonish time. So yeah, and then I will have my post-workout when I get back. My session started with a standing cable stiff arm pull down. So this is mainly to activate the lats. As you can see, the lats are working quite well. So I'm just driving down with the arms, really focusing on that lat engagement in this exercise. I think I had, it was either 3 or 4 sets, I can't quite remember. But this was like my 2nd or 3rd set. So I did go a little bit heavier than this. After the stiff arm pull down, I moved on to a Romanian deadlift. So this is actually my 2nd set. So it was still a warm-up set. And then I did my main set at, I think it was 80 kg today. So I was just warming up with 8 to 12 reps. Nice and controlled on the lower down, and then driving up with the chest. And in this exercise, I was really making sure that I was squeezing the glutes and squeezing the hamstrings. After the Romanian deadlifts, I moved on to the lat pull down. You can see my back's actually coming quite well in this exercise. So I was really focusing again on that lat engagement as I was driving down with the arms and keeping that contraction as the arms were coming up. So again, I had 4 sets of this exercise. I did do some warm-up sets and then I moved into the main working set, and the last set I believe was a drop set. After the standing lat pull down, I actually moved on to a seated row, which I didn't film, but after that I moved on to a single arm cable row. So driving the elbow into the waist, and then you can see I'm really focusing on the control of the movement and again squeezing the rear delt and the lat. Also works the bicep quite well, this exercise. After this I also moved on to a cable bicep curl. Again, I didn't film that exercise, and that was pretty much the session. It wasn't a long session today, but it was quite a good session. From the gym, done my pool session, and then I'm out with my friend who I haven't seen in a long time, well, a couple of months, for a walk, which was lovely. So I've got all my steps now, and I am ready for my post-workout meal, which is my cream of rice. Got this new cream of rice. I don't know how keen I am on that. So I made it yesterday. I only got it like a couple of days ago. And it was very watery. So I'm definitely gonna not put in too much liquid because I like my cream of rice really thick, like really, really thick, like a lump. So we're gonna put in a lot less water. Hopefully it'll turn out okay. And then we've got mixed berries and whey to go in it. So that's, I'll show you when it's done. It's cooking. I'm gonna have my digestive enzyme, which I have with every meal, unless I forget, which I do sometimes. But especially before a meal with like protein powder in it. Always have one of those. It's a big bowl. So we have 75 grams of cream of rice, 100 grams of mixed berries, and 50 grams of whey. That's actually quite nice, only because the whey is chocolate peanut butter flavour, so it actually tastes good. The actual cream of rice, I wouldn't get that one again. It's horrible on its own, like really not very nice. It tastes weird actually on its own. But with whey it's fine. With a good whey it's good. So I normally get the a complete strength, but that one actually the sweeteners are really strong. So this one's sweetened with stevia, which is a lot better. The other one I did like, I actually really like the taste of, was the Train by JP. I've only tried the, I think it's the blueberry muffin. So I might get that one again if it's sweetened with maybe stevia. Just because I'm trying to stay off like artificial sweeteners. So. I've just had a little shower again. No, I didn't bother washing my hair. And I'm gonna edit, and then yeah, I'll probably end this vlog. I've just got one more left, which is the meal I made earlier. I will be having the chicken instead of the mince with it, just because, as I said, that was a very fatty mince. My last meal is 30 grams of rice, the 100 grams of, no, 75 grams, sorry, of mince. So I just substitute that as chicken. And then 100 grams, I think it's of green beans. So yeah, that pretty much concludes my full day of eating. Even though it wasn't a full day of eating, it was just like a full day. This evening I will just be editing, posting that, and then probably doing a bit of reading, and then chilling, and then sleeping. And that is prep life for you. Nothing too exciting or adventurous in the evenings. I might actually start going to a yoga class, but I haven't quite decided yet, potentially. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed that video, and I will keep you very much posted, very much updated, because we have lots of exciting things coming up. And obviously we've got competition, the Arnolds, oh my god, in less than, well, 4.5 weeks, roughly, just over 4.5 weeks, so that's very exciting. So we've got quite a long way to go, especially with my physique to bring it in, but I think hopefully that will be an okay amount of time for that. So yeah, I will see you guys very soon. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.